welcome to Knit the Books, a podcast for yarn and book enthusiasts by yarn and book enthusiasts. I'm Allie.
I'm Vicky.
Thank you guys for joining us today. We are going to do a quick episode, and then we are going to do Hats for Kiddos prizes. They're all over there. We've drawn everybody. Everything's all ready.
Y'all are awesome.
We are going to do that at the end. I will try to remember to put like a timestamp here in editing, so in case you do just want to skip to the prizes, you can. But yeah, we have here 210 hats. That doesn't include the 20 or so that I already gave to the Girl Scouts and what we have left over. So we definitely hit it out of the park this year, and that's because of you guys. I did find some hats that I knit at the beginning of the year, so I was able to throw in 3 or 4 hats. Not a lot, but at least, I felt like I contributed finally. And I'm going to do better next year. Mom threw in 4 or 5 hats, right? So, we came in at the end a little bit, so. But I figured we would, let's start with knitting. Have you finished anything?
I have, actually. But I don't have the pattern out here with me, so, but I've got it on my phone. But I finally finished the shawl. It needs blocked and the ends woven in. I'm going to have a blocking party while I'm off at Christmas, but it's so pretty. I love the purple at the end.
I do too. That's gorgeous. It's a very pretty shawl.
I think the pattern and everything is in the ones before, but Antarctics by Janina Calio, and the yarn is from Knit Circus Colorway, Purely Ornamental Impressionist. So that is all I have finished.
I haven't finished a thing. What have you been knitting? Or I guess I can do one.
You can do one.
I'm still working on that shawl that I started, or that scarf, whatever you want to call it, out of mini skeins from Rock and String. I've added a few rows, not a whole lot. I randomly got a kitten this past weekend, and I've been slowly introducing him to knitting. He really likes it, unfortunately. So we're working on it. So here it is again, even though not a lot's been added. Just to show. But I did add a few rows up here. So not a whole lot left. Hopefully I will have it done the next time we record.
I love that so much. You know what I'm thinking about? It may be too much though, but the Into the Wool mini skein set that Dana had at the retreat for the mini skeins from all the past colorways.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Wouldn't that be pretty?
Mm-hmm. And what I like about that is, it's just, I don't even know what that kind of shawl is called. I know it has a name, but I can't think of what it's called right now. You can use as much yarn as you want, really.
I can make it as big as I wanted to. Just keep on going.
And that's in my favorite Whimsy Stitches bag that I got from Fiber in the Boro last year.
This is worsted. I found it the other day and thought, oh, I love my thick socks. I like sock weight yarn.
She's fine.
But I also love the thicker, the worsted. So I found this yarn that I had already caked up. It's by Knitted Wit, and it's called Dirty Santa. So I cast on just a pair of vanilla socks this morning, but I love how it's knitting up.
This is my kind of Christmas colors. I love
Isn't it pretty?
Because I don't like conventional Christmas colors.
Yeah, I love the blue in it, along with that burgundy and stuff. It's really pretty.
That olive green.
That olive green, I know, it's really, nice colors.
I did cast on one thing. This is in a bag that our friend Dawn made me for my birthday, I think, last year. I cast on a barley and just some black worsted weight yarn from Knit Picks.
Oh, nice.
Doing some Christmas knitting. So, as you can tell, it looks great. Hopefully it will look better when I'm editing it. But here's that little section. The barley drink is just one of my favorite hats, and I wanted to knit some hats for Christmas this year. And
that's a pretty quick knit.
Barley, yeah, exactly. And I had a bunch of some knit picks, and I'm giving this to non-knitters, so it would be nice for them to not have to worry about how they need to keep it clean and everything.
That's a good idea.
So that's all I've been working on. Do you have anything else?
No.
Okay.
But we had an outing last week.
Yes.
It was Fiber in the Boro, which is a neat little fiber festival that's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That's where I first fell in love with yarn. I wanted to throw it all on the floor and just roll in that soft, squishy stuff. But
Fiber in the Boro has a very soft spot in our hearts.
Yeah. It's a great little festival. They shear sheep there, which is always fun to watch. They have alpaca and bunnies, and it's growing every year. They've started having to, they've expanded even vendors over into the other building. So it was a lot of fun. And of course, you go with, I don't think I'm going to buy anything. My stash is big enough, and then we all come home with stuff.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
And I will say, because I know Mom kept looking over there, Mom got a puppy.
I did, and she's just into everything.
She's getting into stuff. So
yeah,
if you see us, looking off, we're just making sure she's not.
Making certain Maggie's not into something. I'm going to try to get her out. She's got behind the couch. One of her favorite things would have it blocked, but I checked. There's nothing back there to hurt her. And if she wants to sleep behind the couch, she can sleep behind the couch. But anyways.
All right. So do you want to
show off my goodies?
Yes, you show off yours.
Our friend Ashley from Twisted Fiber Studios was there, and she actually, I think, she put it out on Instagram that this was her last big show of the year. So she put everything on sale, and so of course that was a stop. But I bought the crafting bag. That thing's huge. It is a Tough Duck, the craft tote. It's a crafter's carry-all, and I don't remember what it was regular, but I think I gave $40 for it.
But it has 10 pockets in here.
I know, and it's
I guess 8. But
then there's 2 big ones out here on the back, and there's these 3 on the front.
That's amazing.
It is amazing, and it's great. It's good and sturdy.
Very durable.
So I got that, and then her colorway for Fiber in the Boro. Had to have that. I love that turquoise and that purple together. It's Boro Yarn Party. This is her superwash merino nylon blend. It's her fairway fingering. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. And then I made the mistake of stopping by Holly and Ivy Dye Works table, and look, I'm so beautiful. I had to have those. They were calling my name.
I kind of enabled her.
Allison enabled.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But.
And then we ran into our friend.
Well, you didn't say what the colors
were.
I
didn't say what the colorways was. Oh, and I love this one colorway. My favorite jeans. This is her Ivy sock.
Make sure to show the.
Isn't that pretty? Look at the colors. This is her Ivy sock. It is 75% superwash merino wool and 25% nylon. And then the colorway she has to go with it is spruce, and it's in the same weight, but they are just beautiful together. I think these will become something together. I might find a tonal that will go with them and make it a three skein thing. I don't know yet.
We've been brainstorming and a couple of colors that would look good with that.
Yeah, I haven't had time to look for the one that we were talking about. And then our friend Julie was there.
Well, here's the thing. We got there, we were running late because I taught and I hadn't planned my day well. So we were running late. And then we rushed through, did our shopping, and went and got lunch with everybody. We were gonna go home. I know. We were gonna go home after, but then we were gonna miss seeing Juliper. After some talking, Mom decided there was another skein she needed to go get. So I messaged Julie and I was like, we're gonna be back, we'll see you there. So we ran into them in the parking lot actually, and then went inside and walked with them for a little bit before we went home. So, but yeah, and we got these from Julie.
She's making these neat little bags from wrappers. Y'all, aren't they cute? And she's got the zipper across the top. And then it's fabric lined. I just love it. So, so cute. Never would have thought. I don't know where she saw these at, but they are precious.
Yeah, I love them. I got a few things as well. Not a lot, just a little bit. We also picked up some things for prizes.
We did.
And that was all I had planned on doing, but stuff happens and you end up with stuff that you desperately needed. When we went to Twist Fiber Studio, Ashley had more of these. I got a skein of this last year from her. This is her rainbow tweed in the it's Funfetti colorway. And I just love it so much, and I couldn't leave without it. So I picked up another one. I have plans to knit this up with beads, I think.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
I really, really finally want to start adding some beads to my knitting, and I think I'm going to do that with this one. Like, knit it plain, and then the edge, the very end, throw some beads on. That way it's just a little bit, but very excited about that. That's from, again, Twist Fiber Studio. And then, of course, we stopped at Whimsy Stitches.
Of course we did.
Because we couldn't not see our buddy Rick. And I've been wanting some Rick yarn. And he had this. And it just called to me for some reason. Can't figure out why. This is his crocus colorway on his standard sock. I cannot wait to knit this. I want to knit just something plain. So the yarn is the star of the show, but maybe just something in garter, maybe a little bit of a pattern, but for the most part, keep it plain. But I'm very excited to knit this up.
I love when the yarn is the star of the show. So pretty.
And then the bag I got from Juniper is the Reese's cups, because Reese's are my favorite. So,
what's your inside look like? I don't think I looked last week.
Oh, cute! Very cute. So, I think I might keep this in my purse and keep like my makeup in it or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a good size for that, because most of my little makeup bags that I carry with me are too little. This will actually fit like my lipsticks and stuff. So, you guys want to meet Maggie?
Here's Maggie, y'all. This is Maggie. This is our new baby.
And she's a puppy. She's about 10 months old.
She's 10 months old.
She's a border collie.
Corgi
something mix.
Yeah. Say hi, Maggie.
But she's a sweetie.
She's just still a puppy.
And I'm going to insert a picture of my cat here. His name is Riff Raff Randall. And he's a mess.
So cute.
He is, I guess, 9 weeks old now. Because we got him last week and he was 8 weeks old. So I guess we're 9 weeks old now. And he is a mess.
He's so cute.
Oh, he's adorable. And he helps me teach every morning. And I teach the same little girl on Saturdays. She was why I was running late last week, but I can't not teach her. She's my favorite. And she saw him last week, and her mom sits in on the classes, always off camera, but I know she's there because she'll talk every now and then. And I hear her mom say, "Ask her if we can see her kitty." So I had to go. He was in the room with me, but he was passed out, so I had to go get him. But they were both very excited. So
he's cute.
So let's do books real quick, and then we'll do hats for kiddos. Have you finished anything?
I did finish one. I finished listening to one, and I've started another one, so I'll do my finished.
I forgot what my book's called, and I left my phone on the charger. I'll go ahead and talk while you get yours up. I finished one book, listening to one book. I finished the third in the Cop Sisters series by Amy Stewart. I think it's called Midnight Confessions, maybe? Miss Cop's Midnight Confessions. I really, really like this. These books are, I've only listened to them so far. They're all narrated by Christina Moore, and she just does a great job with this series. This one had continued the story a little bit more of the sisters, where we learned more about Florette. She had a bigger part in the story. She was trying to get on the stage with like doing like a vaudeville show, and so it was cool to get a little bit more from Florette, because I really like Florette. And then with the Midnight Confessions part, that was where, the girls that Constance looks over in the, oh my gosh, I can't think of words, in the jail, the women that she watches over, them confessing to her, like, what actually happened, things like that. And then we follow, like, two of the girls, like, one of the girls leaves, and then another girl leaves, but it's just really cool. The first one will always be my favorite, because it's as perfect as that series can get. But the second one, I didn't really like that much. The third one was really good, though.
Okay. And mine is by J.T. Ellison, and it's her newest, I think it's her newest one, Tear Me Apart. It is skier Mindy Wright is a superstar in the making until a spectacular downhill crash threatens not just her racing career but her life. During surgery, doctors discover she's suffering from a severe form of leukemia and a stem cell transplant is her only hope. But when her parents are tested, a frightening truth emerges: Mindy is not their daughter. The race to save Mindy's life means unraveling years of lies. Was she accidentally switched at birth, or is there something more sinister at play? The search for the truth will tear a family apart, and someone is going to deadly extremes to protect the family's deepest secrets. It was really good.
And she lives in Nashville, right?
I think
JT Ellison.
She may. I don't know. The stories, some of the stories are based in Nashville. This one had bits of Nashville in it. They were actually in Colorado for the winter, for the skiing.
I feel like, because I listened to one of her books, I feel like she lives in Nashville, or did at one point.
Okay,
it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't.
I was just throwing some, what I thought might be trivia out there, but probably not. Did you finish anything else?
No.
I am currently reading Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. I think that's her name. If not, I'll edit that because that sounds wrong, but I know it's right. I'm sure you guys understand what I mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
But I have always wanted to read this. As soon as I found it, I didn't know it was a book till a couple years ago, but I knew I wanted to read it because I loved the movie so much. And I knew it would be different because books and movies are different, and that's fine. That's how they should be different.
Is it real different, though?
It's super different. It is super duper different. Like, very different.
Really?
Like, I'm in the part now where, like, the detective shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, I see, like, where they got the movie parts from, but it's just crazy to me how different it is. And it's very lyrical and very pretty written, but I wanted to read it for Halloween. I thought Practical Magic would be perfect because it'd be kind of spooky, but not spooky. And it's not really spooky, but I'm enjoying it. I really liked it at first, and then kind of been dragging, but I have less than 100 pages left, and I am looking forward to reading it. It's just, there's no, like, real stopping point. Like, it goes. Like, there's no chapters. It just goes. Well, it's broken up into sections, I guess you could say, but, well, there's no, I guess. It is broken up into sections, but there's no chapters, so it's just, like, one big flowing story.
Mm-hmm.
I've only read one other book by hers, and it wasn't like that. It was still very lyrical and pretty. I think that's just her style.
Probably.
But this one's just like one big flowing thing. I'm liking it, and I'm not comparing it to the movie, but I wanted the movie in book form, and that's not exactly what I was getting. If I had read this at another time, I don't think I would feel negative towards it at all. But because that's what I wanted, was a semi-spooky read, and I'm not getting that, I'm kind of about it. But it is very well written, and I am enjoying it, and I can't wait to finish it. I'm going to move that there before you steal it.
We got company again. I am listening.
She likes yarn.
She loves yarn. Yeah, I was very upset. I had a project way done. Anyway. Yeah. Puppy. Wee, yarn, shiny things. In His Father's Footsteps, it's a new Danielle Steele book.
I got her.
And it tells the story of 2 World War II concentration camp survivors, the life they build together, and the son who faced the struggles of his own as a first-generation American determined to be his own person and achieve success. Moving from the ashes of post-war Europe to the Lower East Side of New York to wealth, success, and unlimited luxury, In His Father's Footsteps is a stirring tale of 3 generations of strong, courageous, and loving people who pay their dues to achieve their goals. It's really good.
Good.
I really like a good mystery, though.
I have been listening to some podcasts. I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'm going to talk about the 2 that I'm really enjoying right now. I've been listening to Serial Season 3, which I am very much enjoying. Much better than Season 2. Season 3... Did we talk about this already? I feel like I talked about it to everybody, so I can't remember.
We talked about it last week in the car, I think.
Season 3 is all in a Cleveland courthouse, so it's like every episode is a different case or a different thing. Like, some might go over a couple cases or a couple episodes, and sometimes they might be like, remember so-and-so from this episode, this is what's happening now. So, like, it's just really interesting, and it's more talking about the justice system, not necessarily a case. Still, nothing's gonna top Season 1 for me, but I am very, very much enjoying it. I think there was some discussion that could have been better in a couple of episodes, but, you know, it's good. Mm-hmm. And I've also... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I've not been listening to it. I've been listening. I always catch up on Crime Writers on and kind of just listen to them and let it be. And then if what they talk about seems interesting, then I've been going back and listening. So
I do. I always save it for Monday, and I'll listen to the serial episode on my drive to my first visit, and then I'll listen to the Crime Writers on episode about it, like, throughout the day when I'm driving.
Oh, excuse me, that's funny. Yeah, I need to get caught up with Serial, because that was one of my favorite ones.
And then I've also been listening to The Dream, which Crime Writers On reviewed. It is a podcast about MLMs, pyramid schemes, and it is so good. It was a little slow at first, and if you guys... I would tell people if they only listen to one episode, I would listen to episode 5, because this episode really talks about how the MLMs are just... They're bad. They're bad. They're just trying to get your money. They're some people succeed at it, most people don't, and most people go into debt about it. The episode that I listened to this week, they have a girl on staff who signed up to sell Limelight, I think is what it's called. It's a makeup thing. Mm-hmm. And she spent money to go to a conference. And I know when we go to work conferences, we don't spend money because your job pays for you to go, but she had to pay, so she's spending like over $1,500 for plane tickets, for hotels, for just to pay to go to the conference. So it's like, it's just, you sign up to sell for these companies, and you get into debt immediately, and then they're like, here, we'll help you get into more debt, and it's like an ongoing thing, and it... You know, I buy from them sometimes. There's some that I like. I really like Scentsy. Most others I won't support anymore, and it breaks my heart because I think my friends think I'm not supporting them, but that's not it. I'm sad that my friends are selling this stuff because it's a pyramid scheme. They say it's not, but it's a pyramid scheme, and very interesting.
Called The Dream?
The Dream.
I'll have to listen to that because they've been talking about it on Crime Writer Sound, and they got to talking about, what's...
Tupperware.
The Tupperware.
Laura had
a Tupperware party. Hardly nobody showed up.
Yeah, anyway, I think she said like 5 people showed up.
Yeah, it was funny. I'll have to listen to that one. I've been meaning to. And they've talked to... Crime Writers that on have also talked about another podcast or two, like crime ones or mystery ones, that I meant to jot the name down to and forgot. So I'm going to have to go back and look at their show notes to see if I found it. But there were a couple that sounded pretty good.
They've talked about Dr. Death recently. I have that one saved. Mm-hmm. And then there was another one. I tend to just subscribe and then I listen to them later.
Yeah.
I have a lot that I need to listen to. So now that I've bummed everyone out about MLMs, let's jump into Hats for Kiddos.
Well, first, the total number, we've said it once, but ta-da! Drum roll, 210.
210 here.
Here. That's at my house.
I still have some left over and some that I've already donated out. So yeah.
You all rocked it.
Amazing.
We're so thankful and so grateful, and kids are going to get to wear hats this winter that were hand knit with love, and it's just so cool. It's just awesome.
So I have everyone's names and usernames. We talked about it and we were going to save addresses, but then we realized on a couple of them we weren't sure what some of the parts were, like the pin rubbed off or something.
Yeah, they may have gotten, I don't know whether they got wet in transport, but some of them look like they smeared even, so.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is just have you guys send me your address, and then Mom's going to take control of shipping this year because I'm so bad at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with my job, I work long days, Monday through Thursday. I'm off on Friday, so it'd be really easy when you guys get your addresses in for me to get everything packed up and just run and drop it off on a Friday.
All right, first is this lovely skein donated to us from Unwind Yarn Company. This is her Rendezvous Sport Base in the Mere People colorway. This skein goes to Miss Avril, who knit 21 hats.
Way to go, girl.
This next skein is from Marigold Jen. Gorgeous, blows out the camera, neon green with yellow throughout and some sparkle. The Cray Cray, the ultimate second power of crazy colorway on her sock weight base. 438 yards. This goes to Lucy. Hope you love it. Next, this is a skein from O Loops. Beautiful blues and grays, and my hair, so sorry. This is Gandalf the Grey on the Ascot color, base. This goes to Mary Snippenful. We were smart and did Post-its this year, so we can try and keep everything organized, but the Post-its keep falling off, so.
I'm going to go get some Scotch tape, and we're going to tape them back down that way and take it all off.
This little set goes to Heidi, Opera Diva 25, down Maggie. You get a needle minder, or needle holder?
DPN holder.
DPN holder from Whimsy Stitches.
I love that material. That fabric's so pretty. It's Texas blueberries. Ooh, that's pretty.
There we go. I've been playing with the camera settings, and yeah, y'all don't care. But that, you get that, and this cute Progress Keeper, also from Whimsy Stitches. This little llama. Is it a llama or an alpaca? I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember either.
That goes to, I think I said it already, Heidi, Opera Diva 25. One second now. Alright. This skein from Fairy Tale Knits, Shining Armor, in the Have Fun Storming the Castle colorway. This is Superwash Merino Lorex Blend 409 yards. This goes to Lynette. Lynette DFW on Ravelry. Very pretty color. This one, we weren't sure on the Ravelry username. It said V Johnson. I think I might know who it is, but I'm scared to say in case I'm wrong. So we're just gonna say V Johnson. And this was one of the ones that the state was rubbed off, so we weren't really sure like where it was from to try and guess. But you get a skein of Lydia yarn. This is her Aran sock, 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon, in the, I don't know what colorway, actually, so never mind. It's in there, but I can't see what it says. But it's very, very pretty. It's kind of like a cream background with some pinks and greens. I'm a big fan of Miss Lydia yarn, so.
She's got some good yarn. I've got a sweater quantity of her yarn. I need to decide on a pattern and get me a sweater started.
This is for Sabrina SoFlo. She gets a little bag. I just went completely blank. Sewed by Julie Juliper. And she gets a pin that I picked up from Whimsy Stitches. It says Crafty.
It's a cute pin. Actually, I kind of like that. I like to put my pins on my fringe bag.
And I know Miss Sabrina likes pins, so that worked out great.
That worked out great.
Alright, this was donated to us from Danae of Den Knits. This is a 1.7 ounce Romney bat. This is for Victoria. Also Victoria on Ravelry. I don't know if you spin. If you don't, let me know. I'll spin it up for you. And send the finished yarn your way if needed. If you don't spin, this might be fun to learn on. Just gonna throw that out there. I like to spin with bats. Next. Speaking of Danae. Danae gets another little bag, whoops, donated to us from Julie Juliper, with some stitch markers from Knitty by Nature. We have another bat from Den Knits, Danae. This is 1.6 ounces of Romney with sparkle, and this goes to Daniela Caffeinated Gert. I know you spin, so I know you'll enjoy that. Next up is the, this is for Angela, Ange of the East. She knit the second highest amount of hats. She knit 31 hats. So, Angela, you get this skein of Babel's yarn. This was donated to us from Avril from the from Fiber Festival in Ireland. She told us what it's called, but I can't think what it was called. But it was the first one, so that's exciting. It's from Babel Yarns, hand-dyed in Ireland by Grace O'Neill. This is the Purple Rain colorway on her Delicious DK base. Gorgeous. And you also get one of the things we picked up at Fiber in the Boro. This little bag is from Stitch Therapy. It matches. I was very excited.
We were very excited because it was an accident.
And you get a set of stitch markers from Whimsy Stitches. Very cute little stitch markers. Cute. There's a squirrel, and an acorn, and a hedgehog, and an owl. Very, very cute. And Danae's stitch markers, I didn't really describe them, but they have a tree, a sheep, llama, lots of cuties. And then Valerie, MVA 5493, she donated, she sent some hats, and she also hand-dyed a skein for our grand prize winner. For Valerie, you get this, before we show off what you sent, this skein from Cedar Hill Farm Company. It's her gypsy vase in the electric algae colorway. Very, very pretty. Blowing out the camera. That's how pretty it is. She sent us the bag and then asked us to open it live, and I've covered it up. So we haven't seen the yarn that she hand-dyed. So for our grand prize, Mary MTC 07 knit 45 hats.
Yay! Go Mary!
For real. Wow. So you get first this little stitch marker. I'm going to take it out of the bag. What's it from?
Simply Serving. So cute. It's a little chipmunk.
And we had, tell them what the other thing was. That way if we find it, we can throw it in.
A stitch stopper.
From Gelby.
From Gelby.
And we just had it.
We just had it and laid it on the couch, and I don't know whether Maggie got it and took it off or what.
You also get this little chipmunk stitch marker.
Oh, so cute.
Very cute. You get a bag from Sabrina SoFlo, and she and I talked a lot about this, and we decided that instead of me picking a bag for you, you get to pick your own bag.
That's pretty cool.
So if you want to get in touch with Sabrina, she is Shop SoFlo.
Maggie's come to life and helping.
She is Shop SoFlo. You can get in touch with her on Instagram or on Ravelry or through her site probably. She's donating, it's her house elf size, which is a really, really great size.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure most, if not all of mine are actually that size. And you get to pick your own pattern. And that way you can message her and she can tell you which pattern, what fabric she has in stock. And that way you get your own bag. And then Valerie asked us to open this on air, and it's been killing me. She just recently started dyeing. Her company is called Color Play Studios, and she is doing some gorgeous colorways. So she and I were talking, and she offered to dye a skein for the winner, and we were initially going to do one to match the bag. But then when Sabrina and I came up with this idea that you get to pick your own bag, I was like, what can we do instead? So we talked about making a colorway that represents me and Mom. So a Knit the Books colorway. Ooh.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Is Vicky.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Wait, why are there... She sent us yarn.
Yes,
like that just hit me. Valerie.
That's so sweet.
I just realized I kept pulling out yarn. Honey.
We appreciate you. We love it. It's so special.
This is Allie. I'm going to cry.
So sweet.
And there's more hats.
Oh, yay.
And then this is the Knit the Books colorway. Oh, the camera does not do this justice.
It doesn't.
So what I suggested was Mom's favorite colors are these fall autumnal colors. My favorite colors are purple and gray. And she put them together in this.
And I've got to have a skein of that.
Yeah, Valerie, we're going to have to talk.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta talk, girl.
So it has the blues, greens, grays, and purples. Oh, Valerie, this is beautiful.
So pretty.
It's superwash merino 70%, yak 20%, nylon 10%, 437 yards. This is soft as can be.
I know it. I can't wait.
Oh my goodness, Valerie, thank you. Miss Mary, I can't wait to see you knit the book's color.
Oh, no,
that's so
exciting.
Oh my goodness. I knew, because when I told her, I was like, well, these are my favorite colors and these are Mom's favorite colors. Can you somehow put that together? I had no clue what that was going to look like. So
it's really pretty.
And then here are her hats.
Oh, look how cute. Oh my gosh, I love that hat.
You want to?
That's so
this one. And then this cute barley. We all love
everybody
a good barley.
Everybody loves a good barley.
Aww. Oh, so she says that mine is the purple with a little teal. And Mama, yours is mostly teal with hints of purple.
That's cool.
And then the prize
is
a one-of-a-kind skein.
So pretty.
Aw, Valerie, thank you very much. I'm gonna cry. And can we talk for a minute? Because I messaged her and told her, like, look how cute this mailer is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was just so pretty. Very cool. So, just to reiterate again for the grand prize, because I feel like that was a lot at one time, you get the skein, this one-of-a-kind skein of the book's colorway from Color Play Fiber Studio. You get a bag of your choice of fabric from SoFlo. You get the stitch marker, the little chipmunk stitch marker. And you get the needle holder as soon as we find it. We are going to look before I leave and put it with it. It will be there, I promise. I feel bad. It's a little bad. But, like we said, we're pretty sure this dog did something with it when we weren't looking.
And yeah, she's been all around the house. So, been under the table around the house.
But we'll find it and it will be in there too. And everyone that participated, these are all that we got for hats. If you sent hats and you didn't get a prize, please message me because we did not get your hats if we didn't say your name. And I'm sorry. But everyone, please message me your address. I'm going to send you a coupon code for a free pattern for me if you would like one. You don't have to do it, but just another thank you because I really appreciate you so guys.
Maggie, no.
But that's it for Hats for Kiddos 2018. We're going to, of course, do it next year. I really liked the theme months, but this time I dropped the ball on it, so I don't know if we're going to do that again next year or if we're just going to everyone just knit what you want to knit. If you guys want to do the themes again and you guys want me to do that again, please let me know. If you guys want it, I'll definitely put the effort in because I'm starting to finally feel like myself again. So, aw. Maggie's a sweetie. She's just a little puppy.
When she's sleeping.
You love her, don't
I
act like
do
you
love
don't.
her. I'm so in love with her.
I think that's it. Your yarn that you receive from us will not have Maggie spit on it.
No, it will not. We promise.
My yarn does, but
yeah, no, she's not touched your.
It is what it is. We've made sure to keep it away from all the animals.
Everything's been bagged up.
Well, thank you guys so much. And Valerie, thank you again.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That was really nice of you, and I can't get over this. This is
I know
gorgeous.
it. I love it.
I wish our camera did justice to this. It does not pick up the colors. I'm gonna try one more time.
Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is up there. See the purple in it?
There, that's a little bit better.
That's a little bit better.
But yeah, this is just, I can't get over it. But thank you guys for all your hard work and
we appreciate you so.
For caring for the kids in our program and caring about us and just sticking with us while we had a crazy, crazy year. But
we're hoping for a little better 2019.
Yes. Yes. So just send me your address after you watch this, and we'll get it to you soon. We'll send you tracking, all that good stuff. That way you can keep up with it. But again, if you sent hats and didn't hear your name called, message me. We'll try and figure out what happened. But that's all the ones that we've received. So
that's all the ones we got.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. We love and appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.